It's Karima here again, and this week's topic is again about how do we feel during this time of the year. I think it's connected timely with Ostara or Eostre or however do you call that, Easter maybe. And this time for me is full of starts, full of cleansing, the final cleansing, mostly like in the flat or in the place where I live, and sorting my stuff and getting ready for the start of the sunny season. And it's a time when we can start many of our projects, and it's also the time of sickness or illness or flu and sore throat and running nose. It's just this kind of time. Temperatures are changing, everything is changing. The nature starts to get all those beautiful flowers. I will show you here those yellow bushes or yellow blooming bushes which are around the whole island or around the whole places which I visited so far. And it's also still the time when most of my friends and me included, or I included, go through some quick or 1 week lasting sickness. It's like that every year. When I used to practice with my coven back to Czech, every year Ostara didn't have the fixed date because we were just moving it, still pushing it around the calendar because of somebody had something. Somebody had some virus or bacteria or whatever. So this is the first part of Ostara, that our immune systems are restarting again, as well as us, I'd say. But that juicy time, fresh time, which I actually didn't like so much some time ago. Some time ago, Ostara was a time when I wasn't really like happy and outgoing and preparing my plans and everything. I was really fixed more to Beltane, to start that life force and all the energy stuff around. But lately, I think it's connected with that I already know which kind of shadow work I'm supposed to go through during the winter and in bulk. So now I just have all this kind of things packed, sorted. Every year I go through some kind of understanding before Ostara, and then I just have that space when I cleanse all the stuff, all the rubbish in my soul. I just have the space to start something new. I'm always really excited for last few years during Ostara. It's also bringing more kind of happiness, and since I'm in Ireland, it's finally bringing some days which are not so rainy, stormy and cold in the wet, with that wet type of cold which is here, and I'm used to that dry type of winter from Czech, so it's not really nice for my body. I still didn't get used to it. But yes, I'd say Ostara is definitely loads and loads of about weather, about all these changes. We can go through all the tastes of the wind and the air around, because we can still smell a bit of winter, but we already can smell a bit of summer, and there's that fresh something in between them, which is spring. I used to didn't like spring, because back in Czech there's there is a thing, you wake up in the morning and it's brutally cold outside, totally brutally cold. And you go to school or to work, and when you are coming back, it's very, very warm in comparison with morning. And these changings of temperatures are hard for you and can cause loads and loads of stuff which you are connecting with health and body and immunity and this kind of things. So yeah, this time is also for me very important time to take care about my body, to take care about what do I eat, how do I prepare myself to go outside and to get those different temperatures and energies and let them all touch me, touch my body. And also it's a great time to start with leaving more and more clothes behind, those warm clothes, those warm things, and getting used to something more fresh and cold air, cold wind, because it's already starting to be warm behind that. And all that surrounding yourself by warm stuff, everything which is very comfy and cozy for the winter, that time is over. Now is the time to just go and just risk it. It's also the time for me to risk it, to go, let's say, without a hoodie, just to risk that it will not be rainy that time. So yeah, spring is very fresh time for me, as well as Ostara, which is like the main Sabbath from basically spring equinox. So I hope that you will enjoy your time. I didn't prepare, or I prepared my ritual already, but I didn't go through it yet. I'm planning it for I'd say next week or this weekend. And see you soon.